Okay, so I had young Goodman Brown, and for the tension points, I talked about how at the beginning Goodman talks about how he um, he's gonna be better after tonight, and how he's gonna cling to his wife's skirt after that. And so in the beginning, I see a little bit of tension um, starting, and then throughout the story, when he meets up with the old man, there's a little bit of tension there. He's kind of scared, but he's not sure what to do, and there's a little bit of tension in the story. And then I said the max point of the tension was when he hears the sound of Faye's voice coming from the forest, and he quickly goes there, and he's upset, and he's not sure what to do. I said that I also thought that the forest was a great place to center the story around, because it's kind of like a creepy, dark, deep place. And if you think about it, like, the devil comes from hell, and it's also a deep, dark place. And so if you were to think about they match up almost perfectly. And then the trees are also on fire in the story, and just kind of resembles hell. And even if this were just a dream, it was a very good representation of what hell would be like. I also said that some symbols that I saw in the story was the bright pink bow that you saw in Faye's hair was kind of like a symbol of her losing her light, because in the beginning it's kind of, they don't really explain a whole lot. It's still kind of gloomy and stuff, but he specifically talks about her bright pink bow that's in her hair. And when he hears her voice in the forest, he all of a sudden sees the bow, and it comes to him, which I feel like resembles the fact that she was innocent, and when she went into the forest, she lost her innocence. I also thought that at the end it was kind of ironic that she had her bow back in her hair. I think that resembles that either one, it was a dream, or two, she got her bow back not because she wasn't evil, but because everyone in the world is evil, and everyone covers it up. I mean, we all show our evil, but are we all evil all the time? So I thought those were two. I thought that was a big point in the story. It says in the book that, but something fluttered lightly down through the air and caught on the branch. The young man seized it and held the pink ribbon. So right there in this story, it's just like that max point, like, oh my gosh, like, it wasn't just a bow in her hair. It was something out of the ordinary that he caught onto it. I also thought that the serpent stick represented kind of like the devil. It kind of showed that the man wasn't a good man, that he was supposed to represent the devil. And then when he went back into the forest, and the forest was on fire, it also represented like hell. And I also said overall, I feel like the story was just gloomy, and it was just a representation of evil, and it was symbolic to evil in the world.